Damn. That hurt. And missed the parry. Missed the parry again. That downward stab sneaks up on me. This boss is not as bad, decently telegraphed. It's another boss that frustrates me. However, the game has been patched since its launch, so I don't know if it got scaled. I don't know the one you're talking about yet. Definitely don't tell me if it was one I haven't gotten to yet. But your comment reminds me of something Radon at the end of the Elden Ring DLC. I beat him, and then they nerfed him like a week later. Huh. Graphically, it didn't look like I parried there, but I didn't take any damage, so I guess I parried there. Exact same combo as last time. Downward stab, and then there's a red, and I have to parry or die because the downward stab hurt me so bad. I'm not going to spoil anything for you. Hopefully just... however, hopefully catch the stream where you fight him. If you don't, it'll go into the playlist for sure. Yeah, this guy doesn't feel too bad. And of course, you know, the obvious answer to that is if he's not too bad, why haven't you killed him yet? Because I'm playing worse. Is the honest answer. This one isn't too bad. I'm just worse. Stamina. I'm just gonna try something new here. Still got hit by the damn thing. Okay. And I missed the parry. That's on me. Okay. The weak point on the head's exposed. Oh god. That was a big one. I missed the parry on that one, sadly. Please stun. There we go. Oh, dang it. No! Woo! I greeted that last hit. Oh my god, I greeted that last hit. Phase 3. Oh boy. Eliminated tortured guardians ergo. Shaky hands? Not on that one. We're good on that one. Okay. Alright. Teleport to town. Alright. Let's see what the possible rewards are for killing that boss. Cipher machines are devices that hold the alchemist's secret information. The tracker can decrypt cipher machines using matching keys. With the decoded text, you can find secret clues hidden around Krot. Have you played FF8? No, have I? No, the only FF I played was 16?
I'm glad you're okay. Speaking of which, I see you have an alchemist's cipher machine. These are devices used to store confidential information. Decrypting it should reveal what the owner's hidden, but it requires a matching key. Luckily, I found a few during my travels. If I might, I will take it off your hands. I can't offer anything in exchange, but if I can unlock it, we could gain valuable insight about the alchemists. We share a common enemy, so I would like to offer my cooperation. Any enemy of the alchemists is a friend of mine. Come to me anytime.
Decrypt a cipher machine. The bloody cipher machine.
Let's unlock it and see what's inside. We're in luck. It still functions. This reminds me of a tale I once heard about the ghost crocodile that haunts the zoo. Most people thought it was an urban legend, but I'd always found it troubling. Find the mounted crocodile at the zoo. It might provide a clue.
That place was a hellhole. I'm not going back there.
Alchemists.
Corroded cipher.
Let's check what's inside. I know this place. It's called the Spider Cave. I heard that
Australia.
something strange happened here. Have you heard the tale? A minor puppet was so mistreated that it learned resentment. The puppet
oh, that thing.
And fled. But some say you can.
Yeah, we found the spot where we could hear it digging.
Victims. But from the look of this, it appears the alchemists may have been involved. If you discover the truth, please let me know.
I gotta remember where that is. Alright, where was the guy that has boss weapons? Was it you?
Oh, dear me.
Mukluk,
An
hi.
authentic pocket watch.
Hey,
made
Jordan,
by a
thank you for the tier 1.
master
Appreciate you.
of the age. A true masterpiece. See its distinctive shine, huh? You know, the first workshop techs were master horologists, clockmakers from foreign lands. Their watches are as intricate as automated puppets. Isn't it just marvelous? My duty as a collector is to preserve these youthful passions of the greats. I would pay handsomely for this watch, if you are willing to sell it.
Talk about Lumacchio?
Lumacchio? Oh,
Lumacchio.
You just missed him.
I like how he
left in a
corrected
rush
me.
After receiving some documents. As the leader of the bastards, he is a busy fellow, you know.
Leader of the bastards. Hang on just a second. Catch up here. Okay. Legendary Stalker.
The legendary backbreaker, you mean? No, I've heard nothing about her. All I know is that she is far too rough on ordinary citizens when rescuing them. Please tell her that from me if you see her. Oh, my back still aches. How will I ever reach the Rose Estate in this condition?
You rescued me, but not in a good manner. My back hurts. Okay. Tortured Guardians Ergo. Pale Knight.
Congratulations on getting another boss kill.
Thank you, Robert. That's very kind of you. Appreciate that. This looks like a gunblade, doesn't it? I mean, it's really small, but it looks like a gunblade. 53% damage reduction while guarding. That's not going to work for how I play. Let's see. Torture Guardian's Arrow. Increases attribute damage inflicted on enemies affected by the same attribute status ailment. There's no ailment for Giant Spinning Axe, so that doesn't do anything for me. Full salvo, strengthened bullet. Yeah. It looks cool, but I would take considerably... Like, right now, I am taking, like, 25... Hold on a sec. What is the amount? When I get hit by a boss and I'm blocking, I take 23% damage. That would go up to 50, which would mean that the damage I take when blocking would double if I use that gunblade weapon, so... that's not gonna work out for me. Okay. Can I do any level ups? Capacity. Alright, and... this is the acid resist thing. So that's less acid, but more everything else. That's like the all-rounder. Okay, and then we need a little bit more capacity, and we can have the best armor liner on. And then we won't really need any more capacity unless we find a heavier weapon. Okay, so those ciphers may have spawned some bosses on the map. Alright, so we're gonna go here. So, there was a story we heard earlier about a guy, there was a miner, the diggy diggy hole type of miner. And he abused a robot so much that one day it murdered him and ran off into the mines. And some say you could still hear it digging in the mines to this day. And we have. We have heard it digging in the mines. The question is how to reach it. I'm trying to remember how to get to where it was. I think it might have been on the elevator over here. So, this is the elevator that I jumped off in the middle of to get to that acid boss thing. Target neutralized, no signs of life observed, intermittent pickaxe pings can be heard. Repeating patterns suggest broken miner puppet. Members of the Order will carry out remaining excavation tasks. The great discovery is near. Awaken, evolve, ascend. Adapt. Improvise. Strange noises emanate from beyond the wall. It looks breakable. I admit, I was expecting a boss. Oh. Oh, there's a guy in here. Oh my god, everyone thought that he murdered this. Everyone thought the abused robot murdered the guy. But they were in there together, and this guy got injured. And then the robot, like, made a cot and was trying to, like, get out to save him. And when he broke through, he said, now we could leave together. But it's been so long, the guy's just bones now. So the abused robot was trying to save him the whole time, and everybody had the wrong story. That is interesting. Oh god, where... I'm trapped. My legs are unresponsive. I have water and biscuits. Luckily, only a puppet fell with me. That extends my food supply. Okay. Okay. I wonder if we go back and tell the guy at the hotel what we found, if he cares. There was another page? Yeah, I had another clue in a different location. But I want to turn this one in and see what happens.
Any enemy of the alchemists?
Report on Krot's dark secrets. No. On the thing you just read, there was another page. Oh, hang on. Those damned alchemists, they tricked me into falling down here. If I escape, I'll report them all. What was the deal with that strange door in the ruins? Why did that stupid puppet fall behind me? I ordered Rockhead to dig our way out. The constant pounding of the pickaxe is driving me insane. Why did this have to happen the very day I bought my wife a gift? What awful luck. The dress got a bit torn, but still looks good. I refuse to die after spending so much money. Somebody save me, I don't want to die. Why is no one? Don't let me die down here. Rockhead brought water. I feel better. I've accepted this hole will be my grave. I'm going to die here. To be honest, I was dead as soon as we fell. Without Rockhead, I'd be dead already. I lived a rotten life, but I'm glad for this chance to reflect in my final hours. And yet, I truly wanted to see you again, my love. If we manage to escape, I'll give my loyal companion a name other than Rockhead. Rockbuster, Steel Pickaxe, and Super Miner all sound good. We'll get out someday, somehow, and the three of us will live as a family. Can report to the tracker.
I can't say I'm surprised the alchemists caused the Spider Cave incident. I'd wager even they didn't expect the truth to be revealed by a puppet. Just how many years did that poor puppet stand alone, swinging its pickaxe in the dark? The thought of it truly makes my heart ache. I dare say that minor puppet showed more humanity than the alchemists. I pray the two friends found peace at last.
Ancient disc. Okay. Alright. And let's see. Where was the other secret? So this one had something to do with looking for a stuffed crocodile in the zoo somewhere. Now, the first major boss of this DLC was a massive crocodile that was like all mutated and stuff. So I'm hoping it has nothing to do with that. Is this a Souls-like? Oh yes, very much. Okay, I couldn't read the pop-up that came up a second ago because I was in combat. Is it responsive like Kazan or clunky like Dark Souls? It's in between, but it's a lot closer to Kazan than Dark Souls. Like, this is me hitting block right now. Okay? That's the, you know, block or parry type thing. Like, it has the instant responsive parry. It doesn't have the slow animation parry. There is dodge, which has a little animation. Oh, that might be it. Hold on. Do I have to kill something else? Oh, God. Okay. Dang it! I keep thinking she's done. And she wasn't done. Press the... Let's see. Upon closer inspection, one of the scales on the crocodile's mouth is actually a button. Press the button. Confession. The likelihood that the crocodile consumed human flesh is low. I found no human tissue or blood between the reptile's teeth or within its gullar folds. The reptile's throat was free of fibers that human clothing would have left behind. Furthermore, the wound on the colonel's corpse is inconsistent with the bite of a crocodile. In light of these facts, it is highly likely that Rex the crocodile killed Colonel Little. It is highly unlikely that Rex killed Colonel Little. I conclude this incident was in fact murder. Some writing is scribbled below the report. I should have known something like this would happen the moment they took an interest in the zoo. If this note is read by someone of good and just character, please reveal the truth to the world. In my cowardice, I cannot. If this message gets buried away, I pray a great curse falls those alchemist parasites. Okay, dark secret discovered. Can report to the tracker. Oh, I'm doing this the wrong way. I can just teleport back like this. Game, press a button, Muck, presses button, Croc. Excellent use of emotes. Alright. Hey, what up?
Any enemy of the alchemist.
About the secret of the mounted crocodile.
You investigated the mounted crocodile. So, Colonel Little was murdered. Most likely the taxidermist as well. To do something like this just to take control of the zoo. It seems human lives are nothing but tools to them. I'm glad you revealed the truth to their lies. You are a force for good. I am honored by our continued partnership.
Whirlwind amulet? Temporarily increase physical damage inflicted when a dodge is successful. How much physical damage increase and for what duration? Souls-like games really love to give you as little information as possible, don't they? Okay. The story thing was cool. Alright. Back to the room where we killed the last boss. As a big surprise to nobody, the alchemist simply killed the zoo owner. Yeah. Those were cool little story bits with the miner and the crocodile, because we did read those tales earlier. So seeing how that unfolded is pretty neat. Okay, so let's look around here. So when we killed that boss, the door behind us caved in. And then this door over here, where this giant Easter Island looking thing opened up. The Forbidden Book, The Wish Granter. A damaged book with a handwritten warning label. Be warned, this heretical text is a designated false scripture. Unauthorized possession will be published. I will write it down. And so, number appeared in a vision the saint described as follows. The being's alluring eyes alternated in color between gold and rust, depending on the light. But they paled next to its magnificent smile, a most amicable expression. Number had a smile that offered wisdom and benevolence. It could make wishes come true. At that moment, I knew for certain this seemingly benevolent being was very dangerous indeed. For Number did not know of good and evil. Number appears to bear humanity only goodwill. Number also reflects the desires of those around it, striving to make them happy.